we're 2 games into the competitive season now, the Northern Rail Cup. What's your assessment after 2 games of where we are?
We've got a few injuries. That's my assessment at the moment. I think we've started all right. I thought we were really good against Doncaster, and in patches we were against York, particularly coming off our own line. But I thought when we got in good field position, we were a little bit scratchy, and we didn't quite execute as well as we know we can. But we've played in poor conditions in both games, and it makes it a little bit more difficult. So I think we're going okay. We've just got up front. We've got a few injuries now, which is making life a little bit difficult for us. So we've got to see where we go over the next couple of days with regards to people being healthy. But we're looking a bit light on troops this week.
And what are your options there, Matt? We have to see 1 or 2 people stepping up from the reserves, maybe a couple of the younger lads, or can we cover it, do you think?
Well, I think at the moment we can just about cover it, but we are a bit skinny. That'll depend on what happens. Tony Tonk's got a virus. Tommy Saxton's, he's sort of about 70-30 whether he'll be available. We've lost James Davey back to Wakefield. Mickey Haley should be okay, but I'm not certain yet. So we're skinny. There's no doubt about it. We may be able to cover it. It's a big game to put some young kids into, to be honest. But we'll see where the next couple of days takes us.
Well, Iain, just when you got back into the team and things were going so well, you must be gutted to have picked up another injury.
Yeah, it's frustrating to say the least. I can't swear on camera, but I've been doing plenty of it over the last few days. It's apparently quite a high number of people when they get knee reconstructions. The physio Carter does make me feel better or what. He said a lot of people when they come back do get secondary injuries. So whether it's rubbish or not, I don't know. But yeah, it's frustrating. It's just one of them things, and it's not something I could tape up and carry on with, or else I would. But yeah, it's frustrating, but there's nothing I can do really. Just glad it's not going to be another sort of 8 month out.
And it was an injury I think you picked up in the first half, but you played on, and I suspect you're having a bit of fun with Ian Bell at York.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they did it on his head or what. I don't know what. It cracked in the first half, and it felt all right, and then I was sat at half time making a fist, thinking, oh, it's quite sore, and then second half put my hand down, it snapped. So yeah, I don't know whether it's just the fact having a bit of a scrap maybe made me forget about it. I don't know, but certainly out in now, and I'm nearly a week in already, so I'm only hopefully going to be out another 3 weeks or so.
And it is, of course, Barrow at the weekend. Gary Schofield, obviously the coach there. I know you've done the work on the video, and what are they looking like this year? What do you expect?
Well, the big and aggressive across the field, to be honest. So it's going to be a tough game for us. We're going to travel up there. We're a little bit low on troops, but we'll work hard, and we're confident that we can get the job done. But it's going to be a little bit harder without our full complement. But that's life as a rugby league player and coach. So I expect them to be pretty aggressive, to be honest, and they've got Rooney's kicking the ball well, and they've got a real big forward pack, so it's going to be a challenge for us. But it's rugby league, isn't it? It's full of challenges.
And 1 win, and it probably sees us through with a game to spare. So that'll be the incentive.
Well, it is, yeah, definitely. I mean, the difficulty is you lose this game, and there's a little bit of pressure on you the week after. But we're going to have to handle whatever scenario comes our way. Yeah, we're looking to get the job done on the weekend. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that. If we play like we know we can, then we'll be okay. I'm sure it's going to be a tight game, but we're capable of going up there and winning, and we'll be looking to go into the game with confidence and play our way. And if we can play our way and put our game to Barrow, then it should be good for us.
We had the draw for the 3rd round of the Challenge Cup this week, and we got the Army at home, a team that we played 2 or 3 years ago, and a lot of friends in the Army, so a good draw for Rovers.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's great, and the Army they do such a wonderful job. I mean, they're under the severest of pressure in the places that they have to operate. They talk about rugby league being a war, but it's not really. It's a tough game. But with regards to what those guys do, then it's an honour to play against them, to be honest. And I know they'll acquit themselves well, and we'll be looking to progress to the next round. And it should be a good game, and it'll be a tough challenge for them. But they did pretty well the last time we played against them. They threw everything at us. We were a little bit too good on the day, and hopefully it'll be the same again.